Yeah, just a wake up call. Ain't no walking out, you better wake up, dog. Yeah, just a wake up call. Every other day I'm getting cake right, y'all.
What's poppin', y'all? Welcome to Wake Up Call. It's your boy Cloudboy Bales coming in with the latest biz and prediction for Wisconsin sports. Of course, I'm at home due to this coronavirus that's going on. So I had to move out of my apartment, even though I'm living there next year, and I'm currently home till summer. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm safe. It's what matters. I'm indoors. So of course there's no sports. There's no March Madness. There's no Bucks. Opening day would have been today. And the only thing that's really interesting that's been really going on is free agency. Lots of big signings. Diggs to the Bills, Hopkins to the Cardinals, Miami, Buffalo, Las Vegas making huge moves, Gurley getting signed to the Falcons, Cam Newton being released, and Rivers to Indy. But of course the big one that we all know about is Tom Brady. No one would have ever suspected that he was going to leave the Patriots, but yet he is signing a deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think it's like a 2-year deal. He said he wanted to play till 45, and he turns 43 this summer. 43 this summer, so that's good. So today I wanted to talk about what I believe the Packers' needs are for the NFL draft. So of course for free agency, I believe the Packers are really done. They signed Christian Kirksey to a 2-year deal, basically the replacement for Blake Martinez. I don't know if he's better. I don't know if he's good. It's a solid pick. I get that. And he can opt out. He can opt out of 1 year also. Didn't get to that also. The other guy they signed, Rick Wagner, offensive tackle, veteran on Detroit. It's a great pick. He's a replacement for Balaga. And then, of course, later on we had to get rid of Jimmy Graham, who got signed to Chicago Bears, and then Kyla Fackrell and Danny Vitale are also signed to their different consecutive teams. Packers tendered Robert Tonyan, Alan Lazard, Jake Kumaro, Chandon Sullivan, and Tyler Lancaster. Packers also re-signed Mercedes Lewis and Will Redmond to both a 1-year deal for them. And finally, just a little while ago, they signed Devin Funchess to be the number 2 wide receiver. Of course, I was going to make this video a while back, and then they signed Funchess, so now I can really start talking in depth about what I think they should get. So, technically, there are still some players not signed. Jamal Williams, Jared Valdir, Geronimo Allison, Jason Spriggs, Ryan Grant, Ibrahim Campbell, Tyler Irvin, and Malcolm Johnson are all former Packers that are currently free agents right now. Will the Packers re-sign any of them? Who knows? We're definitely waiting on that. So, of course, when it comes to the draft, the Packers' need is really a wide receiver. Okay? We all know that. But I don't think that's the real essential need for what I want. So, as I know, wide receiver is an essential need, offensive line is an essential need, and middle linebacker. Those are the top 3 special needs that we need in this draft. I'm going to go through every single possible scenario of what we can do. Middle linebacker. Some people say that we'd sign Clay Matthews and make him play middle linebacker. I don't see it happening. Do I see a return to Green Bay happening? No, I just see him retiring a Green Bay Packer. That's it. I don't see anything else. Pretty simple as that. The same thing that's going to happen with Jordy Nelson is going to happen with Clay Matthews. I definitely agree on that. Then you just look at other things. Now, you got to look at who you draft. Now, there's so many different guys that you'd pick, you really don't know. So, in all respect, anything can happen. Yeah, so I'm looking on my phone to see some of the best linebackers, and the top two that show up. So of course Isaiah Simmons is an edge, but two of them I think are really good picks are Kenneth Murray and Patrick Queen. Now Murray is likely going to be taken already, so which means I think Patrick Queen in our possession. I think he'd be the better fit. Him and Kirksey I think would be a really good pair. I like that. I actually do like. I think they would be a good pair. I really do. You could sign someone else, but you got Oren Burks and Ty Summers. Ty Summers was great in preseason. Oren Burks is good when healthy. Other ties, he just hasn't seen field at all. So really, I really don't know what will happen. Of course, we had to lose both our middle linebackers, B.J. Goodson and Martinez, to free agency, but we'll see what happens. I really like Murray, and I really like Patrick Queen, so that's good on that part. Of course, there's offensive line. There's some great guys out there. Jedrick Willis, Tristan Wirfs, Mickey Bacon, Andrew Thomas, Josh Jones. The Packers originally actually had Josh Jones, this guy out of Houston. That's who we were going to take, but I could see it later on. Maybe in the second round, take him. If you think of... so I said the first round pick, I'd say we get Patrick Queen. Second round pick, I think we might trade up. First time ever, we're going to get an offensive lineman, and we're going to still have our... we're going to trade with someone, and we're going to get 2 second-round picks. One's going to be an offensive lineman. It's going to be, I believe, Josh Jones. Definitely fits. He would be a backup to Wick Wagner. I think that would be perfect fit. I like it. And then our other pick would be a wide receiver. Now, there's so many wide receivers that are really in this draft. CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, and Henry Ruggs will likely all be taken before the 30th overall pick. So you got to look at these other guys. A lot of people thought Laviska Shenault Jr., but he's literally like the guy we just signed, Devin Funchess. He's not fast. He's just a big guy. So after we tried that gun guy from Missouri, he turned out to be a bust. So honestly, I don't really see this guy working out. T. Higgins was really great at Clemson. I think he is pretty fast, in my opinion. He'd work in the slot, maybe. But someone I like is Justin Jefferson. If he's not taken before anybody, even if we don't choose a linebacker in the first round, it's gonna be a wide receiver. And I want Justin Jefferson. Him in the slot. He's so fast. He's so work with. He was so great at LSU. I would totally be down for taking him. I was a ride and die for LSU. I was absolutely out. It was just outstanding that that LSU had all these great talents. So I think we're gonna get 2 LSU players. I think we're gonna get Justin Jefferson and Patrick Queen, which is just something that we want. If Justin Jefferson is already taken, there are some other options. Originally, people thought we were going to take Denzel Mims. He's a big dude, but he reminds me a lot of the Funchess. A little bit faster, but he's kind of like that big body. And then you got Jalen Reagor, another guy, but he's very inconsistent, which is a big problem. Gets lots of injuries. I don't really want him. The Packers are interested, but I'm not buying it. Other guys, KJ Hamler. I thought he was great at Penn State, but I think he needs another year at Penn State, in my opinion. He'd be a number 1 receiver if that was the case, but if you look at him, he's 5'9". That's very small for a wide receiver. I think he's fast. He'd be working the slot, but if we get him, would I be upset? A little bit, because I think he's a little bit too small. I think he's too short. I don't think he works with Rodgers. I don't see it. So Mims, Reagor, Hamler, another guy. This is a guy I want. Brandon Ayuk. would probably be the guy that we would take if Justin Jefferson was already taken. He would be working in the slot. He'd be great, and that's something great. Here's some other people that I'm pretty much interested in. These three wide receivers. There's Chase Claypool, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Tyler Johnson. Those are three really good wide receivers that I think I'm very interested in. This is one of the best wide receiver classes ever in the draft. We haven't seen something as good as this in a very long time. Whoever they get, I'll be happy. And then you're also Michael Pittman Jr. He's another guy from USC. I like him. Some NFL analysis, they think Bryan Edwards is going to be the guy. Not really fond on him. He's from South Carolina. I don't know really much on him. A couple other friends said Van Jefferson, another option. KJ Hill, another option. Gabriel Davis, another option. This is one of the best draft classes we've had in a while. And then don't forget, there's Quintez Cephas out of Wisconsin. That's another guy the Packers could take. Very underrated pick. So we're really full at that position. Now, I'm going to look at cornerback here. Now, I know cornerback isn't a position we're finally fond on, but in the next years, we're going to need corners because Kevin King becomes a free agent. And, of course, as we all know, Tramon Williams is already a free agent now, so if he's re-signed to a one-year deal or something, it's not going to matter because we need corners in our future. Jeff Okudah, C.J. Henderson, Christian Fulton, Teron Diggs, A.J. Terrell, whatever, they're all going to be taken. So that we wouldn't probably get a corner until like the 4th round. So I'm not really fond on any of these corners. They're not really, but there's this one, his name is A.J. Green. I know, not the wide receiver. He's a corner. I think that he'd be the perfect fit for the team. Big simple pause right there. I didn't want to talk this, but it's obviously corner is something that's been a weakness for our team. I think we're strong at safety with Amos and Savage and Redmond. I think we're good at safety. We just need to focus on corners for our future because it's just going to be Jari Alexander, and then who else? Who else is going to be on there? So then I'm going to go to quarterbacks now. Now here's the thing. Do the Packers really need a quarterback? Are you set with Tim Boyle? Tim Boyle's good, but he's not really like highly classified to be a star. We got to draft someone that really has that capability. Burrow will be taken. Tua Tagovailoa will be taken. Justin Herbert will likely be taken. So now those three will really be taken. Here's a high pick. This is Jordan Love. Now, Jordan Love played at Utah State, was really good. He's highly regarded to be a good quarterback. A lot of people actually say he's going to go in the 1st round. Some people think he might be some team might pull a Daniel Jones and get him. Who knows? Daniel Jones no one expected Daniel Jones to be the 4th overall pick to the Giants. No one expected that. So this is a great pick for someone. The Packers said that Jordan Love would really fit their team. But I feel like if the Packers did what they did and get wide receivers, offensive line, and middle linebacker first, quarterback really wouldn't be an option. So you're going to have to choose from people. Jacob Eason, Jake Fromm, Jalen Hurts, Anthony Gordon are likely some of the picks that would likely come from quarterback. And then some other guys are James Morgan, Brian Lewerke, Jake Luton, Bryce Perkins, Cole McDonald, Shea Patterson, Kelly Bryant, Nate Stanley. But these are all going to probably be people that are taken free agency or late rounds. So let's look up there. Jalen Hurts. Now, I've been really a fan of him from the start. He is a good passer, but I feel like he could either be a huge bust or a helpful player. Now, here's what I want the Packers to get Jalen Hurts. Now, the only reason why I think Jalen Hurts would really be a good fit is because he has he has the body of a running back. And because Aaron Rodgers is getting very old, we can use Hurts the way the Saints use Taysom Hill. Saints use Taysom Hill as a blocker. The Saints use him as a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver. They use him as everything, special teams. Jalen Hurts could be that type of player. Is he valuable? Maybe, but he has the body of a running back. You see him taking hit after hit and him getting up and still going. He's muscular. He's big. You just got to understand that. I think Hurts is a huge option for this team, and I really would like it if the Packers could try to get him. So, for the draft, the Packers have a first-round pick, second-round pick, a third-round pick, fourth-round pick, a fifth-round pick, 3 sixth-round picks, and 2 seventh-round picks. I'm obviously not going to care who they get in the 6th and 7th round because that's pretty much going to be players that might end up being free agents or never make the teams because you'll never really hear from people like that. They might not get playing time. Really, the first 2 days are the days that really matter, so we're just seeing what matters most. But my opinion, the draft is about a month away, and my opinion, I believe Patrick Queen will be the guy. I think he's the best fit, the safest pick. Now, I mean, would they go for a safe? The only option is, would they go for an offensive lineman, a tackle, for a safe pick? I'd see them doing that because that might be Gutekunst's thing, because he likes to go safe, which is why maybe he got Gary, because they were like, let's draft for the future. That's what he is. That's how Gutekunst is. He likes to think about the future of the team and really not draft people that might not make a pivotal role. But in the future. Free agency was great, but the needs right now are a slot wide receiver and a middle linebacker and a backup offensive tackle. Those are your 3 needs. The rest of it is even on the board for them. To be honest, I would actually go for a running back. I know I sound crazy. I know we do not need a running back, but Aaron Jones is likely going to be signed to a very big contract given that the year that he had, which would make Jamal Williams probably not sign with the team because even though I like the 2 of them, they know that they're going to obviously have to sign a running back in the future. Someone's like, we should get Taylor. Taylor will be taken. Probably all these other guys will be taken. Who knows? But they're likely going to have to draft a running back because someone with upside, like J.K. Dobbins, maybe get him. It would be a huge shocker if the Packers were able to pull it off. But, you have to get a running back because, Aaron Jones is going to be the face of your franchise for the next couple of years. Unless some injuries happen and he turns to be another Todd Gurley. But you just have to really understand this is how it works. So, this was my update. I'll be back next time, next week especially, and we'll see what comes out later. Maybe there'll be more free agency moves. Jameis Winston's still a free agent. Davion Clowney's still a free agent. Most people are getting signed, but who knows what will happen. So, anyways, this is Cloudboy Bale signing off from Wake Up Call. We'll see you next time.